Just saying, but we live, man. Well, should I say? Uh, say moderator helps everyone feel free. I'm sorry, y'all. This is the first time I'm ever doing this, so bear with me. Hi, people in time manage messages. Okay, so we can help moderate the whole thing. All right, let's get into it. First, well, should I say, welcome to the show of the average man. Well, the voice of the average man, should I say. And here we got, would you like to introduce yourself, my guy?
Yeah, I'm Uncle Robbie. Pretty much it is what it is. A father of many, so therefore I know a little something when it comes to this here.
Okay. And as you know, I go by many names, but I'm Mr. Bougetti. You're going to hear a lot of those words and frequently of those words. But let's get moving right along with the first topic of the show. And the show is based off about, average man, what he goes through, on a daily basis and stuff. And one of the main things I want to get into is, what would you classify as an average man?
Hey, really, an average man? Oh shit! You know what? The average man. I guess an average person, average man would be the average dude to just get up and trying to survive, trying to figure out this shit. Really trying to figure out how to navigate through all the storms that you have to deal with every day. Whether we were children and you got to figure them out, figure out how you gonna be about. Work got to be right. It's a lot of things. The average nigga got a lot of shit to deal with. That's it. The average. Then you got your in average. Because you see, you got those who just don't give a fuck. Those who basically, they still trying to look for mommy instead of just being the man they own. So therefore, if they're in a relationship, they just want somebody they can just lay on, or more so give them that security that they gonna be out instead of them giving them security. I feel like if that's your goal, then know that you're no longer average. You're unaverage because you're just not right. You're not right with yourself. If you allow on a woman to take care of you, and you sit in her house every day and just play games and eat and smoke her kids' food, and you ain't contributing nothing back to this household, I guess that's what you call it, an average. Because that's an unaverage person. Because he's just trifling. That's some trifling shit. So
Yeah,
that's the average. I would say that's the average newfound dudes. That's what they call the new mans for the years. For 2025, that's what they call the new mans.
And they call those guys beta mans, simps, and low class individuals. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I like to tend to not classify myself with those type of individuals. You feel me? What I would classify as an average man is a man who goes about his business on a daily basis, who is a 45,000 earner. You know what I'm saying? Well kept, well dressed. He can buy a nice dinner here and there. You know what I'm saying? He literally take care of his business when it comes to everything establishing himself as a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Day to day, gets up, go to work. You know what I'm saying? Pays his own bills. You know what I'm saying? Don't have to worry about nobody cooking for him. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, that's a big part of life
You
too.
know what I'm saying?
I agree.
A man
I
who
agree.
actually, don't have to worry about him not being clean. He washes his clothes on a weekly, if not bi-weekly basis. You know what I'm saying? It's many variables of an average man. You know what I'm saying? But you know, that's what I feel as though it's some of the characteristics of the average man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah, I get it. I get you with that.
And before I get to the next topic, I want to know what you. Well, let me just go into the next topic. Why do you think it's so hard to date in today's economy? Why are we on that subject?
Man, they raised the price of fucking eggs. They raised the price of fucking everything that we basically like. And I'm gonna say this: we are so gullible and looking at bullshit like P Diddy situation and everything else that we're not even looking at the real situations that they're throwing in front of us right now. We're overlooking it and we're just like, yeah, whatever, it don't affect me. I get food stamps or bullshit, or shit, I live with my mother, so I'm gonna eat regardless. I ain't worried about what it costs. When a fucking thing of eggs costs $8 in a fucking store, averaging $8, but you can get a pack of cigarettes still for just 10. So you could starve, but I'll charge you basically nothing for cancer. We are really lost with this bullshit going on here and this economy. Loaf of breads used to be 99 cents. Now every bit of 149 and up. And if you're getting bread that's at 149, know this. In life you pay what you get what you pay for. So therefore, if you're gonna go buy that bread, you're gonna get just what you pay for. Some low graded, damn near about to spoil ass bread in these stores. And they give it to us because they put all preservatives and all this new shit out inside of this gluten shit. And they giving us the raw guts of what we sit here and say we don't like pork because it's this and that. But yet you're still being given shit just like that through other foods that you eat. Take your kids to McDonald's, take your kids to Burger King, take your kids and grab just a processed bag of whatever. You basically might as well eat pork again. I mean, the reality is there. We can beat bullshit around the bush and say, nah, we ain't this ain't that, this ain't that. Look, if you go into a fast food joint or somewhere they're cooking it right there in front of you, might as well just eat pork. That's all. And it's cheaper and everything. But I'm not gonna sit here and rally for pork or nothing like that. I'm just saying it's just like doing that anyway. So we gotta really think about some real shit. And also, when it comes to, it's harder to date now because women like certain things, and that menu ain't on the regular side no more. It ain't on that how we used to say back in the days. There's a menu for just we gonna chill, and then there's one where we gonna catch a thrill. Uh that menu has really fucked the nigga up because if you ain't really making real money, you basically still on that side where you just we friends on. But if you can afford the meal that she want to be high class about, it's there. You take it how you want to take it, America. Take it how you want to take it, whether you're a woman or male. It's the truth. Depending on the meal, you're gonna catch it real. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like when it comes to especially dating, what I'm saying, the quoting aspect of the courting. I'm sorry, excuse my French. The courting aspect of the whole relationship before the sex is actually granted, it makes it kind of hard for a man to feel like he's getting his just due when he's sitting there taking a nice, and don't get me wrong, a beautiful female out, you know, to Ruth Chris, you know, Fogo the Child, you know what I'm saying? Like these nice, you know, Benny Hannas, you know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. All of these, you know, places are very, very nice. But when it comes to the pockets, you know, of us doing this, and your intentions wasn't really the same as ours. Meaning, your intentions was, oh, this is a free meal. Oh, this is something. Oh, this man, he got he looked good or whatever, but he might just. I just want to go for the meal tonight, and then every night it just builds up to a point where, well, let me see how long I can string him along. Because he's the average man, quote unquote. She know, yeah, he might ride in a nice, you know, Nissan, Altima or something like that. He might even got himself a BMW. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she know he ain't that nigga. You feel me? He ain't no millionaire nigga. Yeah. He just somebody who's
got his credit together.
You know, got his shit together. You know what I'm saying? But he's an average man.
Average man. Save his money.
You know what I'm saying? He doing what he gotta do. The only thing that I look at that is females don't understand how hard it is for every time he quotes you and every time he don't get access. And not to say that, you know, things shouldn't have been you know, explained or, you know, conversed, you know, beforehand or whatever. And I get all that. Sure. Things should have been established, you know. You know, but if things was established and then you get back and then you get to that mode where you say, I just don't feel like it tonight. It kind of gets to the point where why men is going back to, well, we need to do this. We need to stand our ground. Okay. We ain't doing that no more.
Okay.
You feel me? As far as with the quoting and stuff like that, that's why you have a lot of this so quote unquote hookup culture.
Yeah.
Because it bypass all the bullshit and it gets straight to the sex. You know.
That's true.
You know, and not to say that the hookup culture is good, bad, or indifferent. Hey, do you? It's a free country or whatever.
It's free to the motherfucker, so they say.
But what I would say is the amount of love shares that you do will only hinder you with the amount of love that you are willing to share to the one that you really, really want. That's the only thing I would say. But let me not go too deep into that. My follow-up question to this would be, how do you feel about 50-50?
Ain't no motherfucker 50-50 what, nigga? If you giving me 50, who you getting the other 52? I ain't got time for no 50-50. Either we get 100 with it, or, you know, hey, don't. We better off don't play the 50-50 game, because I'm not good with 50-50, because 50-50 can be, I'm trying to tell you, I'm a divider, okay? So if you fuck around and tell me 50-50, you fuck around and start getting 25, 25, 25, 25. I've been like that in my life, but I had to change my life. So I'm trying to tell you, no, I don't believe in that 50-50 bullshit. Either we 100 with each other or we ain't, because once you get that 50-50, dividing gotta happen, because shit, why the fuck do I have to give you 50% of me when I can give you 25% of me and give somebody else 25%, and I still got a half of me that I can do whatever the fuck I really want to do with it. No, we not doing that with the heart. Either you give me yours or you ain't. Really? I'm gonna give you mine. That's it. That's all.
I get what you're saying with that aspect, but that's not where I was going. I was saying 50-50 financially when you have a quote-unquote partner working to be a wife.
Nigga, you understand what I'm saying? 50-50 goes for all that. That covers everything. Ain't no 50-50. Either we're going to go 100 all the way with each other. Okay? We say, hey, this is what we trying to meet. put 100% of what you want to put in there. Don't bullshit me. Don't put half or whatever. Don't put your 50%. I want, hey, let's come together. So therefore, if I'm putting 100, you put 100. I got you. I understand what the 50-50 law is, but I want. If I'm all in on something that we trying to make happen, you got to be all in on it too. It's financially wise, 50-50 when it comes to that. That's a different one right there. Because I feel like if you sometimes in life want to be the one who be the dominant force within sometimes some relationships, got to take a little bit of control of how to for the coming finances in the home. If you're more successful at being able to almost establish enough to provide more than the other person can, do so. You know what I'm saying? Do so. You know what I'm saying? That takes a load off. Therefore, at times that also does not change the fact that a woman can become submissive just because you're doing that, because sometimes that 50-50 shit with that just don't always be what you think it's gonna be. That's all. But yeah, I can see it.
I think when it comes 50-50, it shouldn't be 50-50. More so.
Okay.
Now, and this is only specifically, when I say specifically, I'm talking specifically directly to the wife to be, should I say.
Not your boo thing. Okay.
See, not your boo. See,
okay.
This is somebody that you're going to choose would be some, that undeniably I can sit up there and I can sit $1 million and I can know that she ain't going to touch it without my say so.
Okay.
You feel me?
Okay, that's a real one.
You feel me? I can know for a fact that we ain't gotta do, let me get a big this, let me get a big that. Baby, I want to share with you.
That's different right there.
You feel me? Like when you have that, now instead of it being the 50-50, it goes from 50-50 to you really the 100% of it. She might put the 5 to 10%, but that's really her effort into whatever business that you got going. You feel me? If you was the real one. Because honestly, everything that you work hard for was to make sure that she didn't have to. You feel me? And that's even with moms.
True.
The first thought is, I got a big check. Let me go take care of mom. And the second thing you're going to think about is, man, this girl been holding me down from couches to blow-up mattress to queen-size beds. And seeing every little struggle from lost jobs to getting jobs to losing them again to having them back. And still riding with you.
Still.
So I ain't going away. You mine forever. That little Cardi B shit. Forever. When she hit that, it was like, oh, what that? Didn't really mean. Did you really mean that? Because more people say that.
Elaborate that one more time to them.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, did you really mean that? Because most people say that. You know what I'm saying? Most people say, I'm here for you. And I ain't going nowhere. I'll be right there by every move, every corner. You got my heart. All the sentimental things that you could ever hear in your life. Especially when it comes to pillow talk time. It be just after, a pleasant, emotional,
Mm.
passionate,
Mm.
erotic
Well,
moment.
mama.
You know what I'm saying? And they get to a point you sweating, she, glistening.
Mm.
And you might even slip over there and tell her, baby, I love you.
Mm.
And I know plenty of men can probably vouch for this moment right here. Man,
Damn.
they can say they didn't said it, and she just looked.
Yeah. Yeah.
She didn't say, she just.
Oh man.
That's when you know, as a man, you felt the biggest fool right there.
Hey man, shit. I'm telling. Man.
You felt the biggest fool. You couldn't tell. But see, that's why when you got the one that you know that you got the one, even when you say I love you or even when you say I do,
I do.
you already knew she was gonna say I do. Well, even when you popped the question, you already knew that. That's why knowing when a female would say it, when you'll come out your mouth, that's a man. Come out and say, damn, I love you. And she say that with such passionate, and should I remind you, and should I remind you, most honest,
and
most over the top, enthusiastic,
All right.
When it came straight to the heart, it was just pure genuineness. That's all it took to tell a man right then and there that she was the one. That right then and there.
Yeah.
That 50-50 shit. What you want, baby? Fuck that. That's on me, baby. I got you.
I got you.
Fuck it. What you want? I got you.
Man.
Shit, what you need? I got you. You know what I'm saying? A man will spend a bag on the right one.
Yeah, you know what? That's true.
But a real man will marry that right one because the bag don't mean shit to him.
Not the fucking thing. Hey, now that's some shit right there. A lot of females need to hear what he just said. Man, we'll buy you a bag, but he ain't gonna marry you the same way he did buying you that bag. And that's some real shit.
You tell a man, hey, fuck that bag. I got enough bags. How can you use that same money to start your business or to move forward in your business if you do got a business?
Now she putting money
you
back
feel
into
me?
what
Like,
she's trying to build.
I don't need you to be this over the top, PhD, high maintenance female. I'm not looking for that. I commend you on all your accomplishments. But none of your accomplishments or none of your money I can never spend. I can never have them. As a man, a real man, I do not feel right taking that. Period. Let's just start there. But far as financially, most females are not even bringing nothing to the table first start off. You're not required to.
At all.
You're required for the man to quote you regardless. So, when it comes in that aspect, who has the bigger fish to fry when it comes to making sure that he's doing everything right? Far as being on time.
On time.
Making sure that he's well dressed, well kept, clean, all that. Just like how y'all females say, the makeup, I had to get myself ready and I had to this, that, and the third. I had to make sure my eyelashes was real good, for you. This shit didn't, beauty doesn't take, beauty costs. I get that.
No, I don't get that shit. Fuck
nah,
that. I'm not
hold on,
that shit.
hold on.
I'm
going somewhere.
Go somewhere with it. Go with it. Let me see you fly.
I get what y'all saying. Right. With all that, it takes what it takes for y'all to be a certain way.
Certain way, okay.
But we are doing just as much as effort just to make sure that everything is tip-top shape before we even come out that door to make sure we see you.
Yeah.
Think about that. We ain't sitting in the mirror for 30 minutes, though. We probably ain't doing what y'all do. Y'all doing the extra. We ain't doing a little extra. But we are going in that mirror doing the, hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, everything right. No boogers in the eyes, no, you know what I'm saying? We doing the extra T. We doing the, and I'm a breath here. Catch that motherfucker. No, we doing all of that.
Crossing eyes and dotting T's.
Because we know every step of the way from the shoe on up. That's where y'all starting to look at.
All the way. And they can tell you from just looking at you that first time, from your foot on up, if you ever gonna fuck or if they even consider fucking you.
Oh yeah, it starts from the shoe. It always starts from the shoe. It don't stop nowhere else. She might look right there. She might look like she looked right there. But motherfucker, she looked down there first. That's what she did. Yeah, she took that first look. She said, yeah.
She basically quoted what kind of was in your pocket by looking at your shoe.
See, females got a way of evaluating themselves. And evaluating, well, how much can I probably get out this nigga? But let me not go too far there. Let me get to this next topic, okay? Let me get to this next topic. Okay. Why is it that when a man chooses a woman, we don't consider that settling? But if a woman was a man, she would rather that being settled. Should I say an average man?
Excuse me for that one. It's kind of late, y'all. Let me say this. I don't find anybody that's gonna tell me that they had settled for me. You took pity on me, bitch. Excuse me. You know what? Fuck it. Yeah, you took pity on me. So therefore, that's why you are just gonna settle for what you got right now. Keys up. I'm not about to let you settle for me. Fuck that shit. No. Don't settle for me because I'm not going to settle for you. I'm sorry. No, I don't give a fuck how good your pussy can be or whatever. If I'm not feeling you, we not vibing. Look, I'm not going to settle for you. I'm going to, the pleasure was cool. I enjoyed chilling with you, whatever. You ain't got nobody. I ain't got nobody. You can swing through. I swing through and then we keep it pushing. But I'm not going to settle for you. I'm not going to settle and say, yeah, this is what I'm going to do because you the only one right now. I'm just going to give me some pussy. No. Let it go. Not gonna happen. I don't give a fuck. No. And don't settle for me because guess what? I'm not the one you settle for. Don't do it. Don't do it to yourself because settling for me is a lot of people. I'm a lot of people. I'm just be honest with you. Fuck it. My mental ain't where you want it to be. And me here and there, shit may not go your way. I'm trying to tell you, I don't want all that. I don't want all that arguing and violent shit. You keep that shit with your intoxicated ass self. I don't want to hear all this shit. Besides, I ain't met one yet that can be toxic and fuck like an angel when she's mad. No, I don't want to talk about it, but fuck it. It ain't what I want in life. So therefore, if I was single, that's what I would say. But hey,
You got a toxic story for us, my guy?
Hey, my guy, I got some toxic stories. I got multiple stories, but I'm not gonna dwell on that just right now because I done had me a few wisdom joints called Bates Motel type chicks. I done had a few of them crazy motherfuckers.
We don't have to go in too much identifications of.
I ain't gotta tell you who they are, but I'm gonna tell you.
Saying,
the Bates Motel is just a wild situation. I'm trying to tell you.
I guess if the walls can talk.
If walls could talk, if roaches could talk.
God damn.
If roaches
Are we
could
ducking
talk.
the roaches down?
If roaches could talk.
Are we ducking the roaches?
Man, there'd be a lot of mad motherfuckers out here, man. A lot of people business be all fucked up. I swear for God, man. If roaches could talk, and if they animals could talk, if the cats and dogs could talk, a lot of animals will say some fucked up shit about their owners and about the way that about how shit's being carried on when it comes to that. That relationship part there, that part right there about settling, because I seen dogs and cats and seen they owners settle for some fucked up ass shits in their lives. Like, bitch, I could have bought some stray off the fucking street and had a better outcome than what the fuck you dealing with. This is the bullshit. And then you see the male dogs and female dogs that the owners be having, they saying the same thing about their owners. Like, you ain't about I don't even like being your pet because you ain't shit for real. And then the bitches you fucking ain't shit and you ain't shit. That's just what it is, nigga. Y'all just some... Y'all selling ass bitches. That's what you is. And when I say that, I'm not meaning just females and males in it. It could be either way. You know what I'm saying? I'm just speaking on my own, doing my own thing. That's it. Don't mind me now.
Nah, we definitely want you to actually be yourself, you know what I'm saying? Especially when it comes to this podcast, you feel me? Because we ain't holding back no punches. We sitting up there, we give you pure honesty from men and from men's perspective, you feel me? So let me address, this whole question. And the reason why I feel as though that females, feel as though that they would consider it to be selling is because social media has glorified this, thing that you should have this 6-figure earner, 6 feet guy, 6 inches of whatever you want to think about, you feel me? Or more, And I get part of what your wants would be, but you have to understand most black guys are making less than $40,000 a yearly, and this is at a high rate. This is over, what I would say 70%. Yeah, think about it. It's only 10% of individuals make about 6 figures. Only only 3 to 1% makes only $1 million. So when you actually jump down to all the other numbers, when you actually factor in, numbers of people that you would actually want, and I'm not saying the guys that you don't want, they're not bad guys or they're not good guys. It's just that the things that you want specifically, everybody else wants them too.
Exactly.
And you feel as though because you're beautiful, which you may be, you're a 10. You may be little Beyonce's little cousin. But if this man is a 7-figure or 6-figure more earner, that man is walking around with options. What you have with most average earners, these guys are looking for somebody to actually come home to call.
I ain't got 6 figures. If you're on this fucking podcast right now and you want to know what my income is, I'm basically, I'm $2 short of food stamps. Fuck what y'all want to hear. Alright, so we looking, thinking you fuck me, you gonna get some new type of income coming in. No, I only want you. I'm just trying to tell y'all now. I like doing what I do. Y'all gonna see a lot more of me though. Yes, indeed.
yeah. But when it comes to this high earning, 6 figure earning, it's all about choice, and it breaks it down to, well, what do you want? Do you want somebody who can actually be loyal, the right one? Because and let me elaborate on that.
Do that.
When I say the right one, I mean not the one you've been used to picking, not the one that makes your pussy tingle, not the one who's actually been looking good and he maybe D Block man, or maybe same girl, same dude that Tina, Tamara, and all of them been fucking. Not the sister show. But you get my drift.
They can both get it though.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let that go though. Yeah, but I'm just saying, they both found enough to get it.
But the point I'm making is y'all all chasing the same dick, and it's kind of like, well, what do you expect to get? If you're all chasing the same dick, you don't think he ain't gonna keep on passing that motherfucker around?
That's it.
At least with the average earner, he's actually trying to look for somebody to grow with. Most females ain't trying to grow with nobody.
Yeah.
Most of them, and when I say most, I want to say close to all. Cool. I want to say close to all, but it's a few very very good ones out there. Yeah.
There are. There really are. There are. If they stay away from the bad girl club and all that other bullshit on social media.
Yeah, but it's another story.
Yeah, I feel you. I'm gonna leave that alone too. I got one for that. Elephant one for that.
Yeah, it's another. But anyway, if you're looking for that specific guy, get him while he's growing, not while he already then processed and became the man that you want him to be. Because during that journey, he was looking for you. Yeah, you might have, already had yourself established. I get that. See, our trains and our paths is always different. As a man and a female. See, y'all was always taught that y'all was always more mature, faster than us, right? Let's just throw that out there, right? If that's so, don't you think that it's going to take a man just as much time to get where you need him to be? Let's start there. Like, yeah, you got out of school, probably 27, doing your little thing. He had a hard night life. He ain't got no kids. He had to take care of his brother, his sister. Mama probably sick. Father's never around. Like most of us. He ain't had time to sit up there and say, I want to go to college. He didn't have the opportunity. He was a product of his environment. So all he knew was what he seen. There wasn't a manual out here to tell him, hey, there's other options you can go, man. You ain't gotta go far. You can go be a truck driver. You can go get your CDL. You can go get your licensed plumber. They don't tell you all these things. They glorify two things. Sports, which is basketball, football, if you're in the black community. Rap, glorify that. Or
dope game.
Dope game, the block. That's all we glorify.
And they rap it hard too.
I don't think about nothing else. We glorify those things. And those things right there, they don't get you nothing. At the end of the day, I learned this thing, right? And I'm sorry for getting off topic, but I learned this thing, right? Where we sit out here and we chase these dreams, these admirations, and all these things. if you ever notice, anything that you just came across,
Mm-hmm.
you lost. You lost right there.
Mm.
But think about something that real quick. How long you still had your phone? How long you still had your keys? How long you still had your wallet? These are all things that you probably bought or probably earned.
Mm.
See, we don't lose those things. Even your car, if you earn that, you don't lose those things. You probably still got it. It might be a little fucked up, but you still got
But
that
you still
motherfucker.
got it.
Motherfucker might be on the side of the road,
But you
but
still,
you still got that motherfucker.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying? Anything that you ever worked hard for in life, you still got.
Amen.
So, why in the process of us trying to work hard, why can't you be there for the journey instead of for the finish line?
Mm.
That's it. Why? It's like you standing there saying, "Hey, I'm right here. I'm waiting for you." But see, he had already met Bucky, Molly Sue, and you know Zimbabwe's mother, and you know
The whole shebang.
the whole shebang. Like he done been around the world now. He done seen too many things. Just like you've been experienced to a lot of things.
Yeah.
He want to actually take those experiences and give it to somebody who's never experienced what you've already did.
Yeah.
See, that's the difference between getting somebody who's actually out there as opposed to somebody who's never been in the lights. Like you've never seen her.
Mm.
You wanna know why? Because the whole time what she was doing was, just like most of them do, they don't have like a high social life. Yeah, they might got a couple friends that they talk to, but it's not an everyday we popping out.
Right.
Bitch, we outside tonight.
We outside tonight.
We ain't doing that.
Mm-mm.
Bitch, I gotta go to work tomorrow.
I got shit.
Bitch, I gotta work tomorrow.
While you outside at night, I'm outside at work.
Bitch, I gotta wash these motherfucking clothes.
I got shit to
Bitch,
do.
I got shit to do. You know what I'm saying?
Talking about you outside. Yeah, I'm outside working. That's what the fuck I'm at.
Yeah,
Shit.
those the ones that we're looking for.
Yeah.
Not the ones that's, oh yeah, what we doing tonight? Bitch, it's a Tuesday. What the fuck you talking about what we doing tonight?
We gon' see backyard, bitch. You don't get your stupid ass and sit the fuck on down. Oh, we going to the club. We gonna turn it up. A nigga gonna drop some money on the bitch. For real, you done came home with $30. All night, you done gyrated on every nigga's dick in that motherfucker. You came home with $30. If I was your father, I would tell you like it is. Hey, Dad, had fun, made a lot of money. Oh, yeah? What you make? Got about $30. You stupid. Anyway, go, yeah, okay, child, go to your room. Go ahead, have fun. All right. Got it from your mother. Did not get that bullshit from me. I'm just saying.
Whoa, that's gonna touch a lot of people right there.
That
Touch
right
a lot
there.
of people right there.
You gotta say that to them. You gotta say that to your sons and your daughters. If your son do some real fucked up dumbass shit like that, you gotta say the same thing, you know. Who did he get that bullshit from? None of his father told him that bullshit, and his father dumb as a motherfucker. But hey, shit happens.
We can't use that. We can't. We one thing I'm gonna start doing this on this podcast, and that's for any. And I'm
Shit
sure
just
this,
don't happen.
And I'm sure this podcast is gonna grow. You feel me? I'm sure this podcast is gonna grow.
I understand that.
And what I will challenge anybody, and even myself, is when we say shit just happened.
I get you. No, shit just don't happen. Let me put it in a better form.
Thank you.
Shit just don't happen. We just happen to do stupid shit.
Thank you.
That's what happens.
Thank you.
Okay? So, yeah. If I tell my sons, hey, I'm telling you from experience, do not fuck her without a condom. I don't give a think how fat the death she is. Do not fuck her without a condom. Secondly, another chick come through. You're like, damn, dad, look at that. I can hit both of them joints. Don't do it, son. I don't give a fuck how tempting it is at the same time. It might be a hell of a thrill to fuck her, then go fuck her. Don't do it. See, because now you got this mind game on your mind that, okay, what if you go to the doctor and he tell you some shit off the chain? How do you go at whoever, the two of them, say, hey, no, you must have gave me something because I went to the doctor, such and such. Or for you to have to say that to the other girl, and she said, hey, wait a minute, but the real shit is what? I've been to the doctor, and I didn't have anything, but I can go back and get checked again because I can show you my paperwork. And mind you, her paperwork may be from a day ago, a day or two ago. And this other one, you're saying, hey, you might have. No, ain't no might have shit. Whoever she fucked the same day that she fucked you, that you fucked her, gave her whatever it is that you cooked. And I try to tell her, hey, just strap it up. Because your dick will make a slave out your ass. And my sons did not listen all the way. So, of course, they had babies. They have one had a situation with a baby, with his baby. You know what I'm saying? God rest the baby soul. But also my other son, child, is here, and that's that's another thing in a whole nutshell, which is it's beautiful because he's a hell of a dad. It's a beautiful thing, but again, I still said to him and his brother, I said, put condoms on. When their mother's reactions were, why did you allow him to do this? Let me tell y'all something. When your children have conversations with you and you, the father, want to have them real conversations with them, I don't give a fuck what you and his relationship feels on this. Sometimes step aside, let him have them conversations the same way he needs to allow you to have the conversations with your son or daughter that a mother needs to have. Because sometimes there's certain shit that you got to tell him that I can't tell him because you know from a woman's point of view how that woman can feel. So you're going to give him some insight. So I'm going to give him insight when it comes from me. Do not stick your dick in her without a condom. She looks fertile. She's built fertile. Don't fuck her. I'm trying to tell you. As for your mother's point of view will be, leave them alone. They're going to be all right. When you get pregnant, the first thing they say is, your fault. I ain't stick my dick in nothing. But it's my fault that these little motherfuckers make babies? Kiss my ass.
Okay. Well, I don't want to play devil's advocate over here, right? I want us to always be real, especially on this time, right?
Well, talk to me. Tell me something. Shit.
Well, I'm going to pose this question, right? It's no secret, and we're not going to throw the number out there, you feel me? You have a value, a high value of kids, right? Can we agree to that?
Martin Luther King, you ain't gotta hit me with that bullshit, nigga. I got 16 kids. You ain't gotta sugarcoat a motherfucking thing for me. Fuck this shit. Y'all want me, I'm gonna give y'all me. Fuck that bullshit. He's trying to say I got 16. I got 16 kids. Fuck that shit. I know what I have, so that's why I'm being real. I'm trying to tell my son some real shit. Slap that motherfucking woman. Fuck this shit these motherfucking females gonna say. Oh, I got the shot. I got the pill. I got the implant. I got kids from each one of them motherfuckers. So Johnson, Betty Crocker, and everybody else to make motherfucking birth control shit, bullshit. Don't tell me that unless I just got that Superman baby making come. I don't know. But, okay. Hey, that is what it is. Tell your sons, brothers, to put that shit on. Talk to your daughters. Make them understand. For real.
Well, we gonna get to that, but because I think that's the wrong message for most of us. But let me get to that. I was just getting to the question specifically when it comes to the kid, right? And you elaborated on, their wants, from you to the kids that they want you, to tell, check your children, let them know, hey, don't be fucking up this, that, and the
this
third.
motherfucker graduated. He graduated. You see the words he used? That's for those who didn't think we could speak like this. That's why nephew is good. Keep on.
And what I want to elaborate on is, right? You just identified that you have 16 kids.
And you back on that?
I just want to identify. Okay, we did. That. Okay, we did.
Okay,
that. Okay,
right.
we established. Okay.
Okay.
What I do want to get to, right, is, do you feel entitled to any time whenever they might fuck up that might be a replica of when you did such, I wouldn't say fuck up, because I would say everything that you did was a learning curve. I don't think anything that we do as men is anything is fucked up. I think everything is a learning situation, it's a learning lesson. If you don't die from it, if it's not life threatening.
Man, I did some dumbass shit in my time. I ain't gonna go ahead and shoot.
And I get it.
I did some dumbass shit, and I tell my children don't do the same dumbass shit I've done. I've done some dumbass shit in my time, just like everybody else did some dumbass shit. But I did my dumbass shit. I don't need to throw my bullshit on nobody else. I did my bullshit. You know what I'm saying? But my children know my truth within my bullshit. I don't disown that. I take full credibility of my bullshit and my fuck ups.
Do you? That's what I'm saying. Knowing that your fuck ups.
Knowing
your fuck ups.
My fuck ups.
Because I mean, that's one thing we can say as as average men, we are good with when it comes to accountability. We will accountability the fuck out of ourselves because we want to get better overall.
Yeah,
you feel me?
Definitely.
And in ensuing and getting better and overall, we have to somewhat not say that, hey, maybe I did fuck up because maybe my fuck ups is rubbing off on maybe the kids.
Yeah, you got a point.
I mean, it's kind of like, how when we was kids, and what I'm saying, and y'all always used to say, well, don't say that around them because the kids like sponge, they soak up everything that you say.
You're right.
And it's kind of like the same thing when it comes to the teenhood, even the kidhood. It's the things that mom and pops do is what the kids normally tend to do later on in life.
You're right. You motherfucker right.
Yeah. Not to say that that maybe they should have learned from your mistakes, or and I get that. Sometimes we tend to learn from mistakes, but what tends to happen is, especially in life, we tend to repeat a type of a cycle that our past mothers or our past fathers probably tend to go through. The only difference is now it's being glorified through social media. That's the only difference. But same things that you probably see right now, it's probably, way back then. I mean, shit, they say, the whole bitch we outside tonight and that, hot girl summers.
Yeah, that's some wild stuff right there.
But they did have, what's that, Freakniks back in Atlanta? And
they did.
And that started in what, 1992? If I'm not mistaken, something around that time.
Luke started that thing. But I'm gonna say that was I don't knock the Freaknik for what it was. It was a good time for people to really. I got some pussy. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It was a good time for me. Freaknik was something else. I'm like, hey, y'all put the wrong nigga on this one. But I'm just saying. Shit.
I love it. Hold on. One second, my guys. 1 second. On the podcast, I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna get back to you. All right, man. Love you, man.
What's up, man?